Hey everyone, I pray that everyone is doing well, especially in this climate right now. Our country is at a huge loss due to all of the 9 lives that were lost in that horrific helicopter accident. Oh my goodness. My godfather, he is an avid aviationist and he loves to fly. He actually owns a private plane. And oh my gosh, when I tell you he is completely obsessed with trying to figure out exactly what took place and the weather on that day and the climate. And one thing he definitely did say is that, and I've flown with him, because he has a private plane, but he definitely did say that this was completely a pilot error. He said it's just one thing when you're up there in the air. It's not like you're in your vehicle, and if you're on the interstate and you stop on the side of the road and you can do that. He said when you're up in the air, you can't just stop anywhere, So according to what the news is saying, the pilot circled around for about 15 minutes trying to find a clear path because the fog was just simply that thick. This was the only helicopter that was up in the air. Other helicopters had been grounded, including the helicopters in that area that flew for the news and for the police stations. So that should tell you something. I don't know, maybe because the pilot was working for someone, of Kobe's magnitude, maybe he was too afraid to just tell Mr. Bryant, hey, Mr. Bryant, the weather conditions are way too bad. It's simply not safe to fly. It was an accident. And one thing I do believe is that when it's our time to go, it's our time to go. But with that being said, I think that we all learned worldwide a valuable lesson when it comes to the death of Kobe, Gigi, his daughter, the entire family. There was a husband, wife, and their 13-year-old daughter who were on the plane, who were on the helicopter as well. The assistant basketball coach, I mean, it's terrifying. You're here one day and you're going the next day. So what I do urge is that if any of you all need to make apologies to anyone, do it. If any of you have not had certain conversations that you know that you need to have those conversations. It just proves no matter what amount of money that you have, when is your time to go, you can't buy your way out of it. All that keeps going over in my head is those last few seconds. And this is probably awful of me to say or to even think, but I really do pray that it happened so quickly to where none of the people that were in this tragic accident felt anything. They say that when the impact of the helicopter hit the mountain, that it was a 1,000-foot fall. I can't even imagine that. I just, but I do have some solace in knowing that all of the individuals on that helicopter were on their way en route to pour their life into the lives of other young youth in the community. And I have continued to say this to many people. These people are legends in their own right, regardless of their age. Their names will never be forgotten. Their acts of community service will never be forgotten. And I just ask that we as a community lift up these families, lift up the friends, lift up the colleagues, lift up the fans and the supporters of these individuals. Everyone, please have a blessed day. And I actually will be on a little later on. I already did the other video. I don't know which one I'm going to upload first, but everyone be blessed.